Although we'll start with some Fox polls as well. Just new out tonight. The threat from Islamic extremists is 64% of you say increasing. And is President Obama prepared to do whatever it takes to defeat Islamic extremists? And there you see he's ticking down on that front. Now, let's bring in our panel. Steve Hayes, senior writer for the Weekly Standard. Charles Lane, opinion writer for the Washington Post, and syndicated columnist Charles Krauthammer. Okay, Charles, thoughts?
Well, I mean, this sort of parsing of the groups that are getting stronger or not getting stronger, the way the administration just is always focused on what it calls core al-Qaeda, as if you can ignore all the other elements, all the other scattered Islamist groups around the world, and you denigrate them as JV. That doesn't wash anymore. It doesn't make any difference. You can call it core al-Qaeda, but there are core al-Qaeda operatives in Yemen. It is sort of it's an appendage of core al-Qaeda, and it was behind the Paris attack. So it is obviously a significant one. What you've got is a competition between, on the one hand, ISIS, on the other hand, core al-Qaeda with its core and its affiliates. And the fact that we focus on one or the other is beside the point. What's new is the geography of this terrorism. Each of these now is developing its own sovereign territory. As we know, the caliphate in Iraq and Syria, al-Qaeda is generally in Yemen, where it's autonomous and has a sovereign area, and Boko Haram had just spilled into Cameroon out of Nigeria. It's also sovereign in the area, and they have these small elements, these small no-go zones in Europe, especially. And that is the new territory of Islamism. It is not on the run. It's not hiding. It's out in the open in these places.
These French officials say that they're not no-go zones, that they're areas where there's high crime, and they happen to be all Muslim, but they refute the no-go characterization.
That's what they say. But since the riots, I think it was in 2006, where all of these suburbs were aflame, the French police do not venture here, and people know that it is ruled by either gangsters or by Sharia and clerics.
The administration, Chuck, is